What do you know about them, King Kai?
What do you mean? What does he know about them? King Kai knows everything!
Good afternoon, everybody. So, it's actually like 4 p.m. right now. I didn't do the run because usually I do my editing and everything before I go for my run and I upload it, so it's all good. And today I wasn't able to do that. My video storage was all backed up. So I've been in there for like the last 3 hours trying to figure this out, and my computer keeps freezing on me. So I'll probably have to use my computer, which is actually tucked away in the closet right now. But yeah, so if it's been a little bit since you've watched a video, it's because I'm still figuring out all the bugs and everything. But it'll be out. And yeah, this is actually the next day, so you'll get the video explaining why the other one was late the day after that one comes out. Yeah, so let's go for our run. Oh, I am not wearing shoes, and I'm too lazy to go in and get some shoes, so yeah. Oh well. So I guess today I will spare y'all from the good morning song, mostly because it's not the morning anymore. I know, bummer, right? I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not wearing shoes, because the asphalt feels super nice. I guess today I'll talk to y'all about self-care. So this is actually something I struggle with a lot. Like taking care of myself, finding time and making time to do so. Like, I don't know. It's just the one thing I never really make time for. So yeah, super important though, because eventually, if you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna hit a brick wall. It's kind of like the grease of a wheel. You run out of grease on a wheel, and eventually you just stop. So, like, I've noticed that actually lately even, I haven't been taking very good care of myself because I've been trying to do all these extra things. As you can probably see, I have kind of like dotted with acne right now, which isn't great. I mean, it'll go away, and it's all like temporary thing, but either way, it doesn't feel great to have on me. But yeah, the point that I'm trying to make though is that it's super important to make time to take care of yourself on top of doing everything else. Another few things in taking care of yourself though is it's not all about like making sure you brush your teeth and making sure you shower and making sure you change your sheets. There's more than that. There's like a mental responsibility that you have to yourself too. You owe it to yourself and your brain to be reading and constantly taking in information. If you're not doing that, your life is going to be worse. Your brain is going to go moosh eventually, and you're just not going to be your best self. And you're not going to know how to get out of that either, because you're not going to have the skills that you acquire from reading and critical thinking to learn how to get out of that kind of situation. Or at least this is just me speaking from my experience. You might have some other thoughts on it, and I'd love to hear it. But yeah, that's what I've acquired. Oh goody, people walking. They're gonna watch me make a video of myself. That's how I feel about self-care anyways. Hello. So anyways, yeah, self-care is important. Ooh. Another piece of that is diet and physical body. And I know it takes time, and it's a lot, and it's like extra work that you always have to be putting into yourself, and it doesn't seem like it's worth it. But if you learn to take care of yourself, it more than makes up for it, and you find yourself with a lot more time, a lot more energy, a lot more everything. So this is what I'm basically struggling with right now, is my disciplines. I'm trying to educate myself by doing 30 minutes of piano lessons, 30 minutes of learning French, and 30 minutes of my ab workout, along with 2 other things every day. And I'm finding myself always coming up short. Plus the YouTube thing and whatever other extracurriculars I'm doing, which I guess coming up short is okay. At least I'm trying, right? I'm doing it like every day. I'm trying to improve myself better and better and better. But I find myself getting in these loops of, and creating a pattern of, oh, I'll try it the next day. Oh, I'll try it the next day. Oh, it's not important enough to me, which sucks, because all this stuff is super important. I mean, I'm kind of going hard on the education, but I think that's just to make up for the lack of not going back to school next semester, which I've kind of decided to do that on my own time and go back when I'm ready to go back, because I know in my mind I'm gonna have an MBA. I just don't want to do it right now. I'm too young, and when I go back, I want to make sure I'm the best student in that class, in every class. And I'm not mature enough to do that yet, and I can recognize that about myself. But the halfway point was back there, by the way, everybody. I'm just gonna keep going straight, and I'll probably go over a mile, but don't worry, I won't record the whole time. But yeah, so taking care of yourself, self-care. I think it's important to have a good diet. Mine right now is basically chicken and ham and cheese sandwiches. I know, riveting, right? But I mean, with other stuff mixed in, of course. But that's like the main diet. That's what I have for lunch every day. And sometimes I'll have some breakfast and like some eggs and a protein shake. But yeah, that's my diet. But I guess what I'm struggling with doing right now is taking care of myself in the way of like taking long enough showers and laundry. Like I'm lacking in those things, as well as I'm not doing the French and piano like I was talking about. But I know I can. I know I'm capable of it. And I'm like trying to push myself up. And I feel like every day, even though I'm not doing it, I'm getting a little closer to doing it. Because what I was talking about earlier with creating those patterns, what I'll do to break those patterns is I'll do my routine in an opposite order. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but like, for example, I'll get out of bed, and usually no matter what, I do my 50 push-ups first. But sometimes I take my shower first and then or sometimes I'll get right out of bed and make myself breakfast. And it's like, instead of doing the same thing every day, I have to think about what I'm doing a little bit more. So I feel like, I have to think about what I'm doing a little bit more. So I feel like it helps me break those patterns of like getting into, oh, I'll do it the next day. Oh, I'll do it the next day. Like I think about it and I'm like, nah, you're not going to do it the next day. You're better than that, Zach, you know? Anyways, I'm about at my the mile marker. Let's see, right here. Thank you all so much for staying tuned And I believe today is day 13 out of 30. I know, it's incredible. Have a great day.